for another live video lecture, Python learning in English language in an easy way. We are giving you lectures from W3Schools.com. It's a very easy written tutorial. It is online. It has its own ID integrated data environment of Python. That's why we are using it, and you may get plenty of information, and you can cover your basics here. And so far we have gone through from start to Python strings. Today we are going to move forward for Python booleans. And let's start our lecture. If you are new to the to this channel, or first time you are here, we welcome you. We request you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press bell icon for get notification in time for future. So let's start. Our today lecture is about Python booleans. Our method is very easy. We read the text from tutorial and we explain the terms, and we also do we are also focusing on the programming, basic programming and IDE. We are explaining to you in an easy way. So boolean represents one of two values, true or false. So far we have data types of float, integer, and so on. But today the data type is very important. Whenever you meet some condition, then it is true or false. And similarly, and what is the logic behind? It's a Boolean, Python booleans. So Python booleans, gives us two values. One is true or false. In programming, you often need to know if an expression is true or false. It's true. That's right. Because we judge, make decisions just like 5 greater than 6. If it is true. If it is false, if it's not true. Okay. You can evaluate any expression in Python and get one of the two answers, true or false. When you compare two values, the expression is evaluated and Python returns the Boolean answer. So here it is. You can see it in the example. We are going to give you example here. Print of 1. Okay, 0 greater than 9, and then 10. Sorry, 10 greater than 9, and we are going to print it. Print 10 is equal to 9, or print 10 less than equal to 9. So there are three types of now comparison. And 10 greater than 9 is true, and it will return true as well. We are directly giving it. We are not making if condition and so on, but only when we put into the print function, it will give you true or false based on your answer. If it is true, it meets the condition. 10 is greater than 9, then it will return true. And if is equal to 9, it will return false, because 10 cannot be equal to 9. It's obvious. And similarly 10 cannot be less than 9. So the final output will be true, and then the two statements of print output will be false. Let's try in our IDE integrated digital environment. What happens here? You can see that in the black window, it's an output of print function. Here it is. We are getting true, false, false. I hope you got it. And when you run a condition in an if statement, Python return true. Now we come to the if statement. Earlier we were seeing directly we are assigning assignment operators greater than, less than, or equal to. Now we are directly going into the condition if statement. We will study further about if else statement in future, but here we are going to explain to you briefly. Print a message example. Print a message based on whether the condition is true or false. Okay, there are two values. A is equal to 200 and B is equal to 33. Now A is a variable which contains 200 as integer, and A has become the class of int, and B is equal to 33, and now B contains the 33 as integer. Now B has become the integer of class integer. If b greater than a, then colon. This is syntax for condition. If it is true, then it will print uh, the command statement within that block. Here, print b is greater than a. It will print b greater than a. If it is false, remember, if it is true, then it prints b is greater than a. Otherwise, it will print else statement, else color, print b is not greater than a. Okay, now a is equal to 200 and 200 greater than sorry, b is 33 and a is 200. 33 cannot be greater than 200. It's clear. You can see that. So it is false and it will move forward to else statement and it will print b is not greater than it. That's true. We are going to see it in IDE. Integrated environment is here. Here you can see the students and learners. B is not greater than a because in the first condition, if b greater than a and b is equal to 33 and a is 200, b cannot be, greater cannot be greater than a in this case, and that's why it move forward to else. Or this is programming language of condition. We will further study about if, else if, and else in future. So it will print b is not greater than a. That's great. I hope you got it. Now, evaluate values and variables. Okay, we are going to see the bool function. It's a very important function. We have studied, we have told you about casting something. We can cast any value to, from integer to float through that constructor function of class bool, or here what is its purpose. We are going to see it. So bool function allows you to evaluate any value and give you true or false in return. Now, what is the purpose of bool function here? Evaluate a string and a number. No, bool of hello. Okay, what will be its result? And print bool of 15. What will be its result? It's a very simple, yes, Mr. learner. Always remember that if there is is a 0, then it will print false. Otherwise, any character value or any digits value is in the bool function, it will return true. In both cases, I hope so. It will result, I hope, I'm sure as well. It's true because this is the logic of bool function. It is not converted to bool. Bool itself is, gives you the true or false. So it cannot be casted, and it will only print, true or false. So when we are giving parameters hello as a string to the bool, it will print true. Why? Because it's not empty. Or and second case, a bool of 15, it is it doesn't contain 0. It only prints false if bool of 0. We get a bool of 0, then it will print false. So I hope you got it. That's good. Here it is, student learner. Next question is, I will have two variables. Here in this case, we are giving value, b x is equal to hello, y is 15. Now x contains the same result. It will print true in both cases because it doesn't matter. And we are giving directly bool to the print values to the, bool. But here we are first assigning hello to x and 15 to y. It's the same, nothing else. Only strings has been strings and hello and 15 has been assigned to x and y respectively, and it is the same result. Hopefully you got it. Now next we are going to see most values are true. Now look at that. This is very important. The point to take care of it, and you must note it. In future it will be helpful for you. Almost any value is evaluated to true if it has some sort of content. That's good. That's what I was explaining to you. And any string is true except empty string. Okay. If there is an empty string, then it will throw a false. Otherwise, it will be true. If it contains only one, character, it will be true. It contains multiple characters of string, it will be true. And if there are multiple, how large the number is, how small the number is, except 0. Okay. Any number is true. Any less tuple, set, and dictionary are true. And now other data types are, a set of sequence. We will study further about less tuple. and set and dictionary. If it is given to you to bool, it will give you true, Okay, let's try it out. Here it is. We are going to, the following will return true, bool ABC, bool 1, 2, 3, and bool apple, cherry, and banana. Here, bool apple, cherry, banana is a list. So we are going to run it out. Here it is, just press runner, print bool ABC and bool 1, 2, 3, and all the values are true because in string, if it would have false if it contains, nothing. But here, ABC is here, and 1, 2, 3, there's a no zero, and that's why it's true. And then list contains also some data types, that's why it's true. That's great. Some values are false. Okay, what happens for some values? Here we can see. In fact, there are not many values that are available to false. Okay, there are few, except empty values, such as in round brackets is equivalent to tuple. Is a tuple, multiple values considered a tuple, and then square brackets is equal to list, and then it's a combination sets, and dictionary for curly brackets. The number 0 and the value none also will give you the value of false, and of course the value false equals to false. Here it is. These are the situation when your bool function will throw a false as an output. Here we can see. Here it is. Let's see. Print bool false is false, none is false, and then 0 is false, and then empty string is false, and then empty tuple is false, and giving empty list is false, and sets a dictionary is also false. So this is the a way to get false from bool function. One more value or object, in this case about false, and that is if you have an object that is made from a class with a len function. Okay, that returns 0 or false. Okay, another situation, because we will study further about class. Class, is a template, something blueprint, and it has object as instances, and we can, if we are going through len function, just like class, my class def, and underscore len, underscore self, and return 0. Then when we creating my object is my class, my object is remember is an object because it's a true value of that instance which of the class my class. So my object bool, when we're passing my bool of my object, it will invoke that function of len returning 0, be a class returning 0, so it will be a false. This is the basic concept of any class, just like we I've told you about function, but further details will be discussed in future about whenever we study about these class and functions, etc. So we go back. Okay, this is functions can return a boolean. Okay, you can create function that return a boolean value. How? Def my func return true, and my func, when we call my func, it will return true value. That's great. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. How does it work? Def my an editor compiler will understand that there is a function, but when it will see my func of in print, it is calling def my func, and then it will see as a return value or some print value, or it will execute and will return as a true. That's great. Now you can execute code based on the Boolean answers of a function. How? Let's see, dear students and learner. Here print yes if the function returns true, otherwise print no. Okay, you can see here def my func return true, if my func print yes, else print no. Okay, how it is working? You see that whenever we compile or interpret it through IDE, so our interpreter compiler will recognize my func as a function, And whenever we are calling an if statement, if my func, when we call it, and we will go back into see here return true. So it's very true. That's why if condition is met, then it will print yes. That's what the purpose of this condition is. And the first value is true because my func whenever it is called, it is called this main function, and here it will go. Here it is returning true, and that's why print yes will be okay, and it will not go to else, because if else condition, if else is true, then there is no need to go to else by compiler or interpreter, and result will be true. Here it is yes, professional learner. I hope you got getting it from here. It is yes, print is yes, because return true. The function is return true. That's why if condition meets, and then it runs its command and its block. Yeah, print of yes. So Python also has many built-in functions that I'm very like the is instance. Okay, we have studied about studied about functions and strings. Is instance is a function which can be used if I reject a certain data type. No, dear student learner, instance is a similar to object. Whenever object activity is called instead of that class as well. We will study further about instance in future. So is instance mean if it is instance is of true value, if object is a certain data type, then it will return true. How? Check if object integer or not. Okay, here x is 200. Is instance x is meaning is 200 or end. If we it checks it, if it is integer, it will give you the value of true. How? Let's see. Here it is now in is instance x, but in instance are also used for classes, but here it is used for data type, and it's working true if it is integer. Now if we give some other value here like 2.8, it will be a float data type, and it 2.9, sorry, and it will throw an error. Sorry, not error, but it will return as a false, because is instance returns a boolean true or false. So here it is false, because we were checking about it, and when we give it to integer, then as a parameter int is looking for int. If it meets the condition, then it will throw it. It will give you value of true. Otherwise, it will give you false. And here we modified x is equal to, and now x is not an integer. That's why it's giving us false function. We have studied about strings. You can go back to see our playlist and see the string methods are there, and other methods as well. We will study further in the future. So we have completed this Boolean topic, and as usual, we are going to take exercise of it, and you will try to attempt as well, dear students and learner. If you are new to our channel, and you are here for the first time, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also press bell icon to get a notification in time in the future. And I hope you are getting valuable information. You may contact us through comments, or we will share you WhatsApp and uh, email address as well at the end. If you have any question or query, you may give us suggestion as well. So exercise, what will be the result of the following syntax? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. I hope you have got it, because 5 is greater than 3, and it will be true. That's good, dear students. I think you are understanding and becoming a master in Python. I hope so. You will get basics right. This is what I'm going to teach you to get your basics of Python, and then you will practice it and can become a good programmer or a professional programmer in future. And you may learn other programming language as well in future. So the statement below would print a Boolean value. 10 is greater than, it will print true. Okay, because 10 is greater than, you know, 9, and it will print as a true. That's great. Next question is here. We are going to attempt it, dear students. It is checking our basics, and I hope you will also get into it, and you will give correct answer as well. So 1, 2, 3, go. What will be its result if you are online? Comment it. If anyone is online, please comment us. The statement below would print a Boolean value. Which one? Okay, 10 is equal to 9. No, false. So that is Boolean false. Boolean is data type which gives only false or true, but here it is false because 10 is not right answer. And so that's why it is given Boolean. That's great. Dear students and learners. Next, see the next question. What is it? Here it is. Statement below would print a Boolean value. Which one? 10 less than 9. Yes, it's false as well because 10 cannot be less than 9. That's why it will result into false. Okay, here it is. And what was the next question? We see further. Here it is. The statement below would print a Boolean value. Which one? I hope you got it because the string is not a blank. That was why it will return true. Okay. Here it is true, and we are writing true or false. And what is the next question? We are going to see it. Here it is. The statement below would print a Boolean value. Which one? Okay. Dear students and learners, look at it. Boolean of 0. 0 means it will return as false because we have seen it. If there's a blank string into bool or is 0 as integer, then it will throw a false Boolean value, and it's false. Congratulations, we have attempted all the questions successfully. I hope you have got it as well. If you have any query or a misunderstanding or you don't uh, are getting into it, you may contact me. I will give you contact number at the end and email as well. So let's move forward. And what is our next topic? Here it is. We are going to move further and we see that we are going into Python operators. We are going to look into it today. And what are the operators? You know, we have already we have already studied about operators in previous lectures, like plus operators for addition and minus for subtraction. Here we are going to study about it. Operators are used to perform operations on the variables and values. Okay, in the example below, we use the plus operator to add together two values. It's very easy in Python. We don't need to, define or declare any data type. We can, add two values if they are for in a same data type, integer data type or float data type. Not with the, you know, we cannot, add a string value to the integer float. It will throw an error. So we can merge or combine, value of two string values. Here it is, print of 10 plus 5, and plus is an is addition is for addition. In our case, here it is. Try yourself. Okay. Although plus operator is often used to add together two values, like in the example above, it can also be used to add together a variable and a value are two variables. Okay. Oh, let's see what is it happening here. Someone is 100 plus 50, so 150 will be answer will be assigned to someone. So here it is, and answer is 150, and sum 2 is someone plus 250 because now in from someone we got 150, so result will be 400, and sum 3 is equal to sum 2 plus sum 2 will be 400 plus 400 is 800, and it will result in 800. So we see what happens. Here it is 150, 400, and 800, and we are printing into it, and we're getting the result through plus operator. Next is the Python provides the operators in the following groups. Okay, there are different types of operators. We will study in details today. We are going to start with arithmetic operators, then will be assignment operators, comparison operators, logical operators, identity operators, membership operators, bitwise operators. We will see one by one. Let's start with arithmetic operators today. Okay, arithmetic operators are used with numeric values to perform common mathematical operations. What are the common mathematical operations? Is it plus? Arithmetic is a plus for addition, just like x plus y, and as minus for subtraction, x minus y, and static for multiple x static y, and then division x divided by forward slash y, and modulus for remainder, and then double static for exponential 2 to the power 3, 10 to the power 4, then 10 power 4. So double, slash for floor division. Okay. So first of all, we are going to see each of the operation one by one. Let's try it. For plus operation, we are going to have here it is x plus y. It is adding two numbers. And what happens if we are going to subtract? Similarly, we can subtract two numbers. X minus y, 2 is the result. And similarly, static for multiplication of two numbers is 5 into 3 is equal to 15. That's great. You are getting into it. And then division is there through slash, for slash. And here it is x plus 5, 12 divided by 3 is the 4 result, and it's giving integer as a data type. And now a modulus will return, a remainder. Here it is 5 divided by 2, 2 to 4, 1 is a remainder, and it is giving us the 1, as a, here you can see that. And similarly, for x double static mean we are putting first as a base and other as the exponent. If we are giving x as 2 and y is equal to 3, then x static will result with 2 to 2 will be multiplied 3 times 8 will be the result. Okay, let's see and our program. Here it is 2 is the base and y is the exponent. So 2 power 5 mean equivalent to here multiplying 2 by 5 times will give us the result 32. That's great. Double static is used as the operator here. And dear students, then is the floor division through double forward slash. Here it is. The floor division rounds the result down to the nearest whole number. Okay, 15 divided by 2 is the, a 7.5. So nearest will be 7. So it is rounded to the nearest integer whole number, and it will not be in float point. That's why it's called the floor division. That's great. So we have seen these for the operators. We are going to now have some more examples and more information about arithmetic operator. Here is an example using different operators. So let's see. I hope you got it. Here it is. 15 is a variable. X has been assigned the value of 15 and y has been defined with 4. Print x plus 4 is 19. Look into answer. If at first, is 19, then x minus y, 15 minus 4 is okay. No, x minus y. So what is the result? X static y. Here it is. Now it's a true result. Previously it was giving wrong result. That's why I run it again. Okay, print x plus y is 19, x minus y 15 minus 4 11, then 54 60, and 50 by 3 is 4 divided 4 is 3% 5, and division, and then here comes the modulus 3 will be result, and then x to y is mean 15 power 4 will result 56 to 5, and then is the nearest integer will be the 3, and it go back for 3 as a floor division through forward slash x forward slash y. The result is 3. We have got it. I hope so. If you here it is division. Python has two division operator. Now we can also do in this way. The division returns the float and returns the integer. Float division is an integer because whole number is an integer. Remember that in mathematics, integer contains, a whole number from 0 to positive numbers. All the number are denoted by W whole number. And it also contains integer, contains negative number as well. Okay. Float division returns an integer, but division can return, simple division can return float, as the output. Here we are going to run it. Here it is 2.4 as a float point in a normal division, but through float division, we will get here. Float division always returns an integer. It returns it round down to the nearest integer. Okay, here it is. You will see that the result will be 12 divided by float division by 5 will result into 2. That's great, yes, Mr. Anders. I hope you got it. So we have read at the end of this arithmetic, operators topic. We are discussing now about operators. So at the end we see exercise. I hope you have got your understanding operator, arithmetic operators very well. What is the result of 15 modulus 4? It will, give the remainder 4, 3, and the remainder will be 3. That's good. I hope your answer will be same as well, and hopefully correct as well. That's great. Next question. Here it is. Which operator used for exponentiation in Python? Double static. Okay, double static will be used for exponentiation. And next question. Here it is. What is the difference between forward slash single forward slash and double forward slash? Okay, returns a float, returns an integer. Yes, great. Here it is. First one. So it's a correct answer, and next we are moving forward. Here it is. Multiply 10 with 5 and print the result. Okay. Okay, remember, it's a single statement and 10 static, correct answer. So what is next question? Divide 10 by 2 and print the result. Okay, here 10 by 2 is forward slash. Only division, not float division. Remember that this symbol is used. Okay. I hope you got it, and your answer will be same as well. Congratulations, we have completed successfully. So, dear students and learners, we have reached at the end of this lecture, and at the end, I'm sharing with you my WhatsApp at BITS Bukhari Information Technology System. It's a digital platform. You may contact us at WhatsApp 032059664143, 032059664143. If you are outside from Pakistan, you make a dial Pakistan country code +92 0099 009232 059 and you may email us as well through BukhariBits at BukhariBits BUKHARE BukhariBits @gmail.com. So we have completed this arithmetic operators and operators, and we will continue from assignment operator, comparison, and tell operator precedence, and much more in future. Many more, topic. We will cover all these topic up till, file handling, and then you may move forward if you want to study it. For advanced topics are there as well as this tutorial, and that's it for today. We'll be back soon for next lecture. Hopefully.